Okay, now we're live.
Hell you do. I'll let us face up.
That is some funny shit.
It is. Yo,
Oh my god.
how y'all doing, man? I know it's been a while since you've seen these faces. I know we missing one. He had some obligations he had to tend to, some things he had to iron out. But this is the Black Journal, episode 5. The first one of the new year. You know, I'm gonna let my boy X start it off with the intros and we'll go from there.
Well, let's just get the elephant out the room. The actual Black Journal himself, Mr. Damien, is our other member, but also he had other obligations and stuff that he had to handle. So we'll hold it down. 2/3 of the Black Journal, by the way, that are here. Me, Malcolm X. You know what I'm saying? You know how it goes. You know what I mean? It's the same program. You know what I'm saying? Same man with the plan. You dig what I'm saying? And then to my right of me, even though I'm pointing
Man,
left.
y'all already know what it is, man. It's nation domination. Trey Hub, whichever one you want to call me. We here again. It's the Black Journal. Like he said, 2/3 is here. You know, Mr. Black Journal will be back next episode, but we're going to hold it down like we always do. Y'all know we coming to bringing y'all facts. We're bringing y'all opinionated issues, and we bringing y'all a bunch of things that you don't even think about, man. Sometimes we just here to open your mind up, man. See where your head at. See if you're thinking the way we are. If not, then maybe somebody need to change their way of thinking. I'm not saying it's you. I'm not saying it's me. You just got to think about it. But let's go on and get on to it, man. Our first topic today, man, truthfully, is for me, I like to title it Silence After the Election. Now, we all know we finally got the orange man up out of here. We got the Cheeto man out, you know, and now we do have Biden. We don't know exactly what he's going to do. We don't know if he's going to actually do what he said. But as my boy Mr. Black Journal would say, that would be what we would need to be doing at this point. And if we had a black political party, which we do, but they went kind of silent on us after the election, we'll talk about that later. But if we had that black party and that black leader right now, this would have been the time for those leaders to be meeting with President Biden and, you know, Miss Vice President Kamala Harris and the Senate and any other government officials. And then this is what we as a black, this is what Black America wants. These are our demands. We're not trying to push nothing down your throat. We just want what's ours. That's it. That's all. We just have a small list of things that we want y'all to try to at least fix for us, to help us, and then we'll mind our business. And it can go
I
from there.
mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. Right now, uh, as we've seen in the news, now we have to get that out the way. Um, Apparently, white America has done it again. I mean, you gotta understand, my G. You mean to tell me not what was this, Tuesday or Wednesday? We didn't see all hell break loose now at the White House. You mean to tell me that a sea full of as reported by pro Trump supporters, the majority of them are, you know, white people. And apparently they just walked in the White House and just had a party. Like it was some shit.
And then took it to the Senate like that. The Senate was the after party. They had
Like
the Senate out on the
it just didn't. First of all, let's just you see us. You know what I'm saying? We're from two different completely states. Let's just mind you, we're the same skin color. I promise you. And I was just on the phone with my cousin about this shit earlier. I promise you, and I mean I fucking promise you, if we had at least, I swear to God, if you'd have went up them steps, at least 2 to 3 steps, them National Guards would have been out there draw down. You dig what I'm saying?
It would have been a bullet for every black person.
It would have been a bullet through somebody's neck already. Now, I don't know what the conspiracies is behind that. Trump is saying apparently Antifa was behind the staged attack and whatever the case may be. Now, okay, look, Antifa is created by our own government. So there you go. So if you want to sit there. You are the president for the own government that you swore up and down that you were trying to protect. I mean, everybody is not knowing about Antifa. So, all right, let's all learn together, shall we? Um, apparently, uh, 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 we look. Let's stop the bullshit today, okay?
Yeah.
Because all right, so right now, uh uh
Love it. Yes, sir. Show them the visuals, man. Give them the visuals.
I'm getting tired of this bullshit.
We
You know what I'm
kept the
saying? All right, so let's Google. I mean, Antifa. What is Antifa? Right? When we go to Google, it's a noun, obviously, because of the thing, a person, place, or thing is a noun, right? It is a political protest movement comprising anonymous groups affiliated by their militant opposition to fascism and other forms of extreme right-wing ideology. So now that we know what that is, right? It could be anybody.
Onion, no.
It can literally be anywhere. Apparently, Antifa is a left-wing, anti-fascist, and anti-racist political movement in the United States. So let's just stop sharing the screen for a little bit. Okay? We all learned. We all learned. Be quiet, Tristan. We're doing something. And I got distracted. I'm sorry. I apologize. Let's stop sharing the screen. Okay. If you guys didn't see it, whatever, it doesn't really matter. I read to you what it is, but we don't know what these people look like, by the way, because of the fact that it just doesn't make any sense. Look at my little nephew. I wanted to make a special guest appearance. Look at him. Just look at him.
Okay,
his daddy is kind of currently quietly telling him, "I will beat your ass."
Not say that. No, I was just trying to tell him that we were doing something and we were trying to give the people facts, and he was
motherfucker.
It's okay though. He wanted some food.
So back to the shit at hand. So apparently Antifa is the one that was behind Trump's pro-Trump protest. Mind you, apparently this was a pro. So let's just get out the way. We got to give these pro-Trump people credit. They did protest, and our own government, police force, and all that. They are the ones that fucked up. They are the ones that let these niggas in and did all this. So now we have this big problem on our hand about what us, Black America. So how the hell are we supposed to react to something like that? But if it was us, the real question is, would that same type of thing happen? Not a damn way that would happen at all. And everybody knows that. So why do we keep reiterating the same shit over and over again for years upon years upon years? It's because we're tired of this shit. It's quite simple. It's not like we're just sitting here and just complaining about the same shit over and over again and shit was just fixed. No, nigga. It's never been fixed. That's the whole problem. Yeah, everybody want to do that nigger rig shit. That's what it is. Everybody trying to nigger rig America like that shit gonna work. It is not going to work. You know what I'm saying? The only reason why it's not going to work is because we do it to ourselves sometimes. And then we see that it's okay that other people do it and they barely got harmed. RP to the two women that did get shot and killed in that. I pray for their families and all that. I never wanted that to happen in the first place. But how do you feel now? How are we supposed to feel about it? Not a damn thing, because that shit happens to us all the damn time, and that's in the streets. So for that to happen in the White House, if people don't open their eyes and like they don't even give a fuck about your own people, it's like, what nation? Can you explain to us and kind of give us some insight about what type of fuckery should we, as Black Americans, whether if we're Republican, left wing, whatever, How are we all supposed to come together if we're still going to be separated, apparently, to some other people that probably don't agree with Joe Biden's tweet that simply just pretty much said if Black Lives Matter movement came up in there and did something like that, it would have been shut down.
Exactly. And I'm going to start it out like this, and this probably will help you understand more. You have to understand. You got to but in order for people to understand the difference between us coming together and the way they come together, you have to really go back. You got to go back. You got to go back in time. You got to think about it. This is history repeating itself. I keep saying this every episode. If you don't know your history, you are doomed to repeat it, regardless of how people feel about it. That statement will forever be true. Because let's go back. Montgomery bus boycott. We came together peacefully as Black people, and they still shut us down. Now, fast forward to 2020, 2019, wherever you want to go with it. Black Lives Matter. Every time we protested, they shut us down. But then when people started looting, it became a problem. That's 2020. Now let's go back to the watch riots. When we start fucking shit up, then it's a problem. Then we're being animals.
Yep.
We're being thugs. We're being all miscreants. But you telling me a bunch of white people can go to our Capitol, our Senate, break a window in the Senate, bring your guns to the Senate, go inside the Senate, sit in the Senate seat and take pictures, and nobody gets and nothing happened except Trump coming out going, all right, guys, look, you guys are all special people and we love you all, but we have to be peaceful. AKA, thank y'all for coming fucking shit up. Do it again the next time on the 20th. And let's keep doing it until they understand what we mean. But if that was us, it would have been a bunch of body bags and caskets out there. And we probably would have with no guns.
Jesus Christ.
History is going to continue to repeat itself until.
Oh, yeah. By the way, side note, random, Trump got banned from Twitter.
Yes.
So, and look, hey, Donald Trump, I don't know if you really will hear this. I don't hate you, bro. Like, I really don't. I don't care if you're racist or not. You know what I'm saying? But look, it's a reason why a whole app shut you down. You know what I'm saying? No speaking the truth or not. If they trying to silence you or are they not, obviously you got banned for saying bullshit. Sorry, man. If you think that we were going to be worse with Trump and then we're supposed to be good with you, sorry, bro. We failed you. Like, sorry, my nigga. But it's like the type of shit that you were doing, whether if you feel like it was in the betterment of America's sake, it wasn't making America great again, dog.
Hey, sorry. Bro, I wanna give y'all something, man. My boy Black Journal sent us a very, very powerful chapter out of a book, man.
Shout out to Black Journal Damien, ugly ass nigga.
Called The Master Plan. Now, what I want y'all to understand is, I'm on page 362. The title of this chapter is The Destruction of Black Civilization.
Sheesh.
Now, I'm gonna skip the first part because it's matter of fact, no, I'm not. I'm gonna come from the first part. It says race organization means a nationwide organization to blacks only, but it means much more. The organization should be so structured that all elements of the black population and on an active membership so vast that it will go far beyond the accepted scientific criteria for determining wishes of a whole people. And if you don't understand pretty much what they're saying, let me just go on and give it to you in a nutshell. Pretty much what this man was pretty much saying was this: in order for us to become one, we have to organize our race. We have to, and it's not
very disorganized.
And there's a part in here, bro, that I didn't read that I should have read before I read that. And I'm telling you, this right here, it got me. Where did it go? Oh, pretty much it was. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna read it, but pretty much what they were saying was the first thing that we need to do to come together, and it actually answered your question, Malcolm, is we need to find for Black America a voice of the people, a leader of sorts.
True.
And once we find that voice needs to go to the government, to Joe Biden and all of the Senate and everybody else, and go, look, this is what Black America needs. This is what we want. We don't want to cause harm. We don't want to fight. All we want is just give us, just an example, some land for us to create our own, give us some land and funding for us to build and create our own little safe haven, our own little
Yep.
state, if you will, or our own little cities, if you will, in different states. Give us that. Let us produce. Let us give us what we need to fund our businesses and do everything we need to, and we'll stay out your way. We don't want to be
Yeah.
separate from y'all, but that's what it seems like y'all want. We wanted to sit here and actually, okay, I will. But we want to seriously just we just want to come together as a people and enjoy life. But it seems like
Right.
that y'all don't want to do that with us. Y'all would rather us pretty much, either follow y'all will or die. And that's exactly what's going
Exactly.
on.
But my
So
problem is that those other people that want us to die, they just want us to die, but take our culture. You know what I'm saying? And then I don't think that's not going to work out that well for them. They don't know our culture, so therefore it's like a culture thing. It's like a culture shock. It's like cultures can't get along, but our own culture, we all disorganized. So it's just like,
we're only disorganized because of the cycle, though, bro. It's the cycle. When MLK got us together, they killed MLK. After they killed MLK, you got to understand what started happening. They started putting stuff in the media. They started putting
yep.
stuff. They started this early in time. They started putting stuff in the media, stuff on TV
Mm-hmm.
shows, stuff in movies, things to show Black people certain criteria of how they feel about us. And instead of us seeing that and recognizing that they're pretty much playing us out as thugs or as dummies, or have you noticed that in all Black shows, there's always one dude that's the dumbest person on the episode or on the show? But in real life, those actors are brilliant.
Then as hell.
Most of the actors that get those roles and play those dumb people are some of the smartest people that you will probably ever meet.
Aldo was dumb as hell in Family Matters, but that nigga is smart in real life.
The dude that played Junior on My Wife and Kids, they made him seem like he was dumb, but that nigga is
As hell,
smart.
but he's smart in real life. His portrayal about
And
you
even though
can't have a sea of smart niggas in one family.
either they want us to be dumb, or they want us to be thugs, or they want us to be criminals, and they put all of this shit out in music, in TV shows. Now they putting the shit in cartoons. They put it on social media. They throw the shit at us on YouTube. They pushing it everywhere so that people can see. And some people idolize those things. These kids are in love with these things, like Young Boy and all of that. I'm not saying their music is bad, because it's not. It's the music they want to the music that they want to record. But at the same time, some of that music is also pushed to them. That's why, if you notice, that's why some people become one-hit wonders, because they write a song and it's a hit and it's their song, but then their label wants them to go a different route, and they don't want to go that route. So the label pretty much just shuts their whole operation down, and we never hear from them again. Or they go independent and their songs don't make it to the radio like they should.
Yeah, but a perfect example of that is Ace Hood.
Yep.
That's a very perfect example. Black man was in the industry, then got the fuck right out.
He got put out.
Well, he got put out because he didn't want to deal with none of that extra shit that DJ Khaled was on. Unfortunately, just name drop his ass. You know what I'm saying? And DJ Khaled, that's one of the dudes that, you know what I mean, that's a part of the culture. But you feel me? When someone like that was on your corner, just separates from you, and it says a lot about what you were doing behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? That's how the world grows, and then we're disorganized because we don't have true leaders. You know what I'm saying? Every true leader that we have, like you said, going down from MLK, Malcolm X, and like others, they end up dying old. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got Louis Farrakhan, but a lot of people don't like his radical ideals of how to move. Then you have other people that are, you know what I'm saying, a part of the comedic community, which is like about the stars and shit like that. You got people from the
Yeah.
comedic community can't really see
Mm-hmm.
them come together, and it's like we don't even care. We shouldn't even be caring about what you are a part of the fruit of Islam and the Nation of Islam. You're part of that. Cool. We can be with y'all. It's like it shouldn't even have to be these separate groups. We shouldn't have to join something to get together about nothing. Especially if we're all the same. If we're supposed to be all the same, we have the same skin color. We have this. We shouldn't even be that disorganized to not know that dog. Like strength in numbers is just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't have strength in numbers about
Peace
nothing.
will never
It's
go
what
with
it is.
chaos, though, bro. Peace will never go with chaos. We would breed it. We would breed it, and I'm gonna say breed it because of the slave trade. We would breed it to have chaos. We would breed it to only know chaos. If you
Mm-hmm.
know, and we all, and we in any, and I'm not talking about all black people, but most black people can agree with me on this. As soon as somebody say something you don't like, you go to the mode of who you talking to,
True.
or you got me fucked up. We all get defensive because it's in our nature, bro. It's not something we can control. We can try to fix it. We can try to do everything. We can try to be peaceful. But once somebody got you fucked up, they got you fucked up.
True.
And right now, America truthfully should be having black people fucked up. But we're more worried about stimulus checks.
Mm-hmm.
And I can say I'm a part of that because I was so pissed off that mine didn't come when it was supposed to. And I agree with that. But I feel like as a people, we were more worried about the stimulus checks, bro, than we were Black Lives Matter. We were more worried about the stimulus checks than we were worried about anything black, any black businesses, any support. Like if you notice lately, since this has went on, the hashtag support black business and Black Lives Matter have kind of faded.
Mm-hmm.
You might get a couple from Instagram, Facebook, but it's faded. It was a point of time in 2020 where you couldn't open your phone app on anything without seeing Black Lives Matter. You
True.
couldn't open Instagram without seeing somebody being brutalized by the police. Now I'm glad that's over with, true. But who's to say it is over with? Who's to say it's just not happening in front of a camera anymore?
No, that shit gonna happen anywhere without cameras or with the cameras. It was already happening without the cameras. That's the whole point. You know what I mean?
He was just the first one to get beat on camera, and he
You
started
know
a
what I'm
trend
saying?
that has lasted and has upgraded and got worse for generations. That
For
beating
real though.
started. That beating started a revolution for white people, bro. For white cops. I can whoop these niggas' asses and I'm not gonna get in trouble. I'm just gonna get sent home for a couple of days. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
pardon. I'm sorry, I'm being pardoned.
It's like
No,
the cops is protected, the most protected criminals on earth. You know
these
what I'm saying? That's what the
motherfuckers
real
have
problem
been
is.
shooting people and getting off on it.
You know what I'm
You shoot
saying? These niggas,
camera with their hands up. You put your knee on a man's neck and pretty much killed him. And you got off free. You probably got probation at the most, a little slap on the wrist. But let that have been a black person doing that to a white person or a white cop, we would be dead right now. And that's the
try.
sad truth.
That's just the sad truth about it, because it's just like, how do you sit there and say nothing of that? What like no matter if the nigga resisted arrest, no matter if you want to say that he resisted arrest that got him dead, that's stupid as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to say, "Oh, this nigga was George Floyd was a part of the Freemasons, and it was a sacrificial thing." And this, it's like y'all niggas, dumb type of niggas, y'all type of niggas is retarded. You know what I'm saying? Because just look at it for what it was. The nigga died. You talking about that he got a replacement George Floyd just to set up some shit like that? Y'all niggas don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can give all the information that y'all want to gather, but y'all niggas don't know shit. Y'all was not there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm speaking about niggas, and I'll name drop them. A nigga named Young Pharaoh. Yes, bro. Talking about your ass. Give a fuck how much information you know about this world, my nigga. You was not there. You know what I'm saying? You getting information from other niggas that probably wasn't even there. So I'm on you about shit. You have some shit that's valid when it comes down to maybe Obama and other shit. But when it comes down to this shit right here, my nigga, it ain't no sacrificials, nothing, nigga. It's plain as I can see. You don't have to look that deep into that.
Nope.
You type of niggas don't make no sense. Sorry, my nigga, but I don't give a fuck. If you say you do more for the black community, nah, nigga, you be promoting your music more than you actually promoting trying to help motherfuckers out. That's why you out here. I'm gonna call it for how it is. I don't give a fuck who the fuck I ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking the truth. You are the type of niggas that are divisive and separate us. Hodge twins. Yes, you twin old ass niggas. Yes, you niggas. You're talking about Joe Biden is trying to separate us. So what is Trump? What was Trump trying to do? He was trying to get us together. Y'all niggas is the most goofiest, oldest niggas I do in social media. All right, and y'all supposed to be a part of Black America. What the fuck y'all gonna do when shit hits the fan? Y'all motherfuckers gonna be like, "Where Trump at?" What the fuck you gonna do, nigga? That nigga don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck about you, bro. Sorry. I don't care what nobody says. If you actually align yourself with somebody that is, if you feel like he ain't racist, he ain't racist. I'm talking about the niggas that surround him are the ones I'm talking about. You niggas. But let's get off the coon niggas. Apparently, that's what they are. So we're gonna label them as that. Tommy Lauren. What? You got your ass on Trevor Noah's show talk about that this is what making America great is. So you mean to tell me that when the BLM niggas was doing that, you was on their head about, oh, this is not the way to go about America and this, that, and the third. But it turn around and you see some shit like that, all of a sudden that was right to do. How much dick do you actually suck behind the scenes to be saying the shit that you be saying? I don't understand this. Like, please somebody help me and really think about. I don't give a fuck if this shit is on you. I don't care about none of this shit. I'm going to speak the truth and I'm going to say whatever the fuck I say. Cause you weirdo niggas don't make no type of sense. All you little coon baby ass niggas. Colby Covington, Mr. MMA himself. You need to focus on not getting your ass beat up. Politics ain't for you, my nigga, if you keep getting beat up. Every time you wearing glasses in your profile pic, then you get beat up. Why are you even talking about politics, nigga? When you get beat up, like, nigga, you ain't that good, nigga. Like, you are okay fighter, yeah, but you get beat up.
Come on, you calling this nigga? You calling him a domestic violence victim?
Yes, you get beat up by other dudes. Adesanya kicked your ass.
Hey, boy, you knew
Why
that
is
was
you
going
still talking?
Come on, now that's Iggy, boy. That's the last stab bender. I don't think nobody was gonna actually. I don't. We're not gonna talk about that. We'll say that podcast for tomorrow.
Oh,
But
weird ass nigga. Anyway, yeah, I'm off topic. I had to go on my little rant because most of you niggas do not make no sense.
you
I'm
niggas,
sorry. Young Pharaoh, I'm the reason why I'm getting at you because you be saying some dumb shit sometimes. Sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm my brother. I have my right to critique anybody that I feel like is saying some dumb shit. So that's all. That's all it has to be on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to make it seem like people are just not knowing what they talk about. You obviously get your information from well-trusted sources, but sometimes sources can be very inaccurate, be very dumb. Sometimes you be pulling information out of your own ass. I don't know where the fuck that be coming from.
Hey Malcolm, I got something. I want to read to you and the people, bro. And I want to see exactly if you understand it the way I did. It's in the same thing, the destruction of Black America, Black civilization, bro. It said we're far from being a separatist movement, as these terms are generally understood. The organization will be cooperative in the fullest, in the most humane meaning of that word. For the Black masses are not going to give up their 400 years of investment in America, their 400 years of investment in blood and labor to build up its present great wealth. They are not about to separate, migrate anywhere, leaving those centuries of toil as a free gift to the whites. This means that we shall continue to battle for equal employment and advancement throughout the United States and in every era of nation's life, the expansion of voting and elections to public office in general, the exercise without exceptions of all the rights and duties of other citizens. So, I don't know about you, but when I read that, honestly, pretty much they saying we not leaving this motherfucker. We're not leaving. We done built this
Mm-hmm.
motherfucker. We've been getting beat up and fucked off and killed for 400 plus years. And y'all think we just want to leave. Y'all want us just to leave. No, we're not gonna leave. Either y'all gonna give us equal rights, real life equal rights, not the equal rights that we have now.
Mm-hmm.
Let us do what we need to do and mind our business, and we'll go on our way, like I said earlier. But instead, we all know that that's not going to happen. We all know that no matter how hard we try to reason with them, it's always going to be somebody that's not going to want to go. There's always going to be a Tom, a Karen, a Bill, a Danny, Lil Susan, et cetera, et cetera. It's just sad that you've I don't know. I think like Damien said a while back, I think it's fear of not knowing. But I
Mm-hmm.
think it's not fear of not knowing. I think it's that they know. And they know if they
That's
give
what
us
it is. It's a fear that they know what the history is, and they don't want that to happen.
they
Cause we
know
was at a point in time, we was ruling in this bitch, and we was ruling with the iron fucking fist.
gold everywhere. We had trades everywhere. Everybody was trading
Mm-hmm.
good. The Indians was trading with the Africans. The Africans brought gold to the United States for the Indians.
That's why
All
they was
these things
already
started.
there being cool, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just
That's why they say maybe half of the black population, or maybe all the black population, has at least 8% of Indian in them.
just trying
Because
to tell people, man.
it it's it's simple. It's simple. They don't want us to be by ourselves because they know if we're able to obtain black wealth, then they really won't be the breadwinners anymore. They won't be the people that are calling the shots anymore. Because if we can get some land and chill and be by ourselves and create our government and get everything right, get our representatives right, and come together as a people, actually, it's a wrap. In a pandemic, you still got black businesses flourishing right now. You
Yep.
got some that are tanking, but you got a bunch that are new and flourishing. So, you know, it's simple. You just have to leave us alone. Give us what we need. Let us do our own thing, and we won't bother y'all. But that's the
Facts.
thing. The moment we start doing our own thing and start trying to be great, y'all come and snatch it all from up under us. Once again,
Mm-hmm.
it don't matter how much we don't bother y'all. It don't matter if we try to stay in our lane and do what we need to do. Y'all still continue to bother us.
And it's just sad, you know what I mean? And that we have to
You want to take mine?
pretty much simply just pick up the baton.
Yeah.
Oh, my boy AD, man. Anthony Davis will miss Friday's game versus the Bulls. That's the Bulls. You don't even worry about them.
All right.
Anyways,
Anyway.
um,
All
but
right.
I believe we covered everything that we could cover as far as I'm concerned. We might have some things that we probably left out. Um, but this will probably wouldn't this will be the towards the outro of our episode because yeah, I think people get it now. I mean, since we're back, this is our first episode of the year, and
Say hey to my wife, y'all.
then go ahead and say hey to
She's gone. She's gone. She didn't want to be seen. She
oh,
didn't.
she didn't want to be seen.
No, she don't like being seen, y'all. I like to keep my treasure hidden.
Hey, I don't blame you, my guy.
I keep it in the
Um,
safe. I need it to stay by me at all times. I
feel
can
me?
what it is.
So,
But
Nation, with your closing arguments, go ahead and then I'll, cap it off. And then we'll
okay.
end this nice episode 5 of the Black Journal. Go ahead, take it away.
Okay, closing arguments. I have 4 points. Quads only. Okay. So the first one is this, and this is just how I feel about it. Black America needs 3 things: a voice, unity, and understanding and passion towards all black. No matter if they got white, Mexican, anything in them, they're all still African. They're all still American. We need to understand that God has already given us our path. He's already told us this curse, how this curse will be lifted. And if you don't understand that, then I just can't tell you anything else. My thing is this: us as a people, we have to unite. Us as a people, we have to get organized. Us as a people, we have to stop hating on each other. Division will always be our downfall. We can never come together because it seems like every time we do, the moment we do, somebody has to kill somebody because somebody has something that somebody wants. But we all can eat together. Black lives do matter. Yes, all lives do matter. I will say that. I don't wish harm on any soul. Even if I don't like you, I will never wish harm on you because that's just not me. My energy ain't like that. But what I will say is, we know when enough is enough. And if you don't understand that, then maybe you need to keep tuning in. I promise you, we're gonna wake you up. This is not to try to force you to understand what we're talking about. These are our beliefs, but most of these things we say are facts. We're not coming on here spewing no lies. We're giving y'all everything that we see, we hear, and we research. Black people need to understand that we are kings, queens, gods, goddesses. We are the true Hebrews. We have been cursed since birth. And in order for us to get away from that, unity is the only way. Why do you think every time we unify, something bad happens? Why do you think every time we try to come together, they stop us? Why do you think every time we look up, somebody's already going back to try to stop what we're doing? But I'm signing off. This has been a Black Journal Season 5. We'll holler at y'all next time. Ashe. Amen. And God bless all.
Well, there you have it, y'all. Um, it's just it's sad that we got to keep coming on and having this type of discussion. And to be honest with you, it's getting sick and tired. Because I want to ask y'all a question: are we alive or just breathing? Think about it. Y'all be cool. God bless.